Joe Biden called Donald Trump a clown, and he told Donald Trump to shut up.
Radical. You shut up, man. Listen, who is on your list, Joe? Who's on your list?
All right, gentlemen, I think
this is so unprecedented.
We have ended this segment. We're going to move on to the second segment.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it?
So here.
Yeah, the people understand, Joe.
So Taryn Harris said Trump didn't make the crime bill. Correct. But if Trump would have behaved like he had a bit of any goddamn sense, that would have been a great point for him to bring up at that debate instead of bringing up and continuously spitting out lies and not addressing the matter at hand. Not only was he interrupting his opponent, he was also interrupting the moderator, driving the conversation away from the point and not being accountable and answering the questions that were being asked. So nobody here is endorsing Joe Biden. And that is the mentality that we cannot continue to feed. That if you are supporting or holding, if you're holding Donald Trump accountable, that you automatically become a Joe Biden fan. This is not the fucking Red Sox and the Yankees. This is our goddamn country. And we are having these stupid ass conversations. So of course we know that Joe Biden introduced the crime bill. We also know that Donald Trump and his family participated greatly in real estate discrimination against Black and brown people in New York. We also know that he called for the death penalty for the Central Park Five. We also know that he has participated greatly in racist talk when it comes to Mexican immigrants. We also know that he said that it is okay to grab women by the pussy. So what do you mean by telling us that that Joe Biden proposed a crime bill? Please show me which politician in history has actually been good for people of color, Black people in this country. I will wait. Please show me who, unlike Joe Biden, has put forth any legislation, any activations that have been good for people of color, Black people in this country. I would love to see what the retort to that is, because telling me that Joe Biden authored a crime bill, that Kamala Harris did what everybody knows that she's done, holding Kamala even to a higher standard than you do these white men for what they've been doing for centuries. I would love for you to point out which politician did something that opposed the crime bill and actually worked in the reverse for Black people, people of color in this country. That's what I would like to know. Okay, because I understand what Joe Biden has done. I know what the Clinton has done. I know the Democratic Party has been hurtful to Black people in this country, people of color. I get it. I am not disputing any of this. But when we're talking about, yes, Lincoln freed the slaves, John, that's absolutely correct. And he did it. It was not a humanitarian act. It was a movement that he did it for profit, and he did it to better the country. That did not include increasing or bettering the conditions of Black people in this country. It was not a humanitarian act. Lyndon B. Johnson did not have the highest regard for Black people and still acted in the best interest of Black people, because he was acting in the best interest of what he thought was America, and beyond that, politics. PSA of all the bullshit Trump has done. Please tell me what Donald Trump has done to improve the conditions of Latinos, Latinx, Black people in this country. I don't want to hear about wealthy people. Don't mention Oprah, Goya. Tell me who, if you are Cuban and you support Donald Trump and you are if it's because of taxes, whatever it is, when white supremacists speak against the people in this country that they hate, I want you to know that you are included in that. They do not look at Cuban people and say they're one of us. They say they're the better of that group. And if you have never talked to people from the KKK, which I've interviewed a Grand Dragon, and I can tell you that they don't like your ass either. So please tell me, I would love to know which politician has improved the conditions of Black people, people of color in this country. Onward and forward.